while Brophy was also taking care of shit, I'm assuming, anything in the area. Then he threw it away, and then they came in because now he doesn't also have the tooth keeping him safe. He was getting help for a minute. Now he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, now he is, but less.
Now it's all on Brophy.
Yeah.
So Zed asks why the Hearthounds are just now coming around. And Richard explains, I had a tooth from my dad.
I lost it. And Zed's like, cool, good explanation. Gotcha.
Yeah, Richard abruptly changes the subject.
Yeah. Hey, look, a cloud. What's that one look like? You could probably get Zed distracted for a little while.
Oh, it's a bunny.
Or in my case, look, talking fucking wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I will see you guys in a month.
Do you like booty scratches?
Like, if you touch me, I will bite your hand off. Cool. I can still look at you, though, right?
I bet you if I get my hand on you before you realize it, you're going to like it. See, that sounds weird, but I'm talking about a dog.
It does sound weird, but you would be able to do that. I'll bet before any other human being on this planet, you would find a way to pet a goddamn lion if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, I do, but I mean, like, in the most safe, humane way.
Yeah. Which in your case is in the wild by jumping on its back.
Let's go. So, at this point, finally Richard asks the question that we've all been, like, burning to know. How the talking dog?
Yeah. Why?
How?
With the thing he's doing.
What?
With the sounds? They're familiar.
Weird.
Yeah.
So, it's also weird that everybody in this chapter is like, oh, he doesn't know? I think it's weird because Kaylin left out, like, a huge chunk of information when she was telling Richard about Confessors in the first place.
Massive information. Hey, I turn people into animals.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't.
No, not directly, no.
Yeah.
The wizards do that, but, like, pretty fucking major detail.
She went into quite a lot of detail about innocent people asking for confessions.
Right.
Okay. And how they were never going to be the same person afterwards. It was a horrible, terrible fate. And she had a perfect, ample opportunity to be like, but we make it a little better at making them animals.
Just spits it out real fast. That would get past the goalie? We cool?
Yeah.
Animals? Stock?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, we had to bury the wolf lead.
Yeah. Can't know about the animals.
Jeez. Brophy was accused of murdering the child that Demon Nas murdered, which was Rachel's brother, not Carl.
Right.
Nailed
Got it right.
So he requested a confessor because he was like, no, I do not kill people or children specifically. I would like to prove that to you. And the wizards in these situations, like we were talking about just a minute ago, they change these guys, if they are innocent, into an animal of their choice and let them start a new life after they are confessed. You know, whenever we start talking about the murder of children, I feel like it's a good time for a beer break.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh at that. We should try that again. All right. Well, this week we're drinking Jamocha Love Shadow. It's a bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with chocolate coffee, vanilla, and lactose.
We thought it was good for the sword of truth.
Yeah, I can see that. It's very interesting. It's a golden man holding I don't even know what that is, but there's like this red devil guy behind him holding a pitchfork. It's very love shadowy, I guess. I don't know. All right, here we go. Strong bourbon. Whew. Definitely like chocolate vanilla mix, but the bourbon cuts through a lot.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Well, bam. Look, I like it. But it's strong. So just like brace yourself when you take one because, you know, what's the percentage on that bad boy?
11.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. There it is.
Yes.
It will keep you warm at night.
Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at this, and it's definitely a variant of the Love Shadow Imperial Stout. They mix it with some other stuff, so it's more than it was before.
Oh, it's much, much more. Much, much more.
Brewery Vivant, way to go. You also have beignets. I like you.
All right, well, we're going to go get more, and we'll be back right after this.
And we're back. Before the break, we were learning a little bit about what caused Brophy to become a wolf. But we also learned a little bit more about Brophy the man during this. He was innocent of killing the boy, but he wasn't altogether an innocent man.
Yeah. Yeah, he confessed to a lot of other shit that he did that wasn't killing the boy, but it was still, like, fucking illegal.
Yeah, like, he traded in not so great things, maybe some living things. He also used his strength and his size to, like, intimidate people. But he didn't deserve to die. He deserved jail time, maybe. But something a lot of people didn't know about him, because he tried to keep this part very, very secret. He wanted to keep his reputation, was
clean, but dirty.
Yes.
Oh, so dirty.
Yes. He spent all his, like, extra time and money in the orphanages, making sure the kids there had everything they needed.
Yeah.
So he was, like, a good dude.
He's doing a bad thing to help good people.
Right.
He's kind of like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
In a weird, twisted, non-Disney version.
Right.
He's Robin Hood.
Right, which is why it was a little bit weird to me that Kaylin, in the middle of all this, made him admit he wasn't the best guy in the world, because, okay, so what? He didn't murder somebody. It's not that big of it. Like, yeah, everybody does some shitty things in their life. If you made anybody confess, they would be like, oh yeah, I fucking cheated on that test, or whatever.
But I think if that were to happen today, it would have to be like, you can ask him one question. Did you kill such and such Rachel's brother, little boy? And if he said no, that's it. That's the end of his questioning. You know what I mean? He didn't do it. He's innocent. His part in this is over. Other than like that, he was an innocent dude. You had no reason to look into him.
Yeah, because she like goes way deep into his life for no reason. And obviously she still holds resentment against him for those things, even though they had nothing to do with anything.
Right. Yeah.
But Brophy also holds resentment towards Demon Nass, because he's the motherfucker who accused him, and also the dude Darkin took Sidon for, which is what Richard just now finds out.
If there was one guy he was going to kill, this would be the guy.
Right. And not only did he kill the kid, but then he sicked everybody on Brophy. Like,
right.
It'd be one thing to just kill the kid and like get out of town and not have anything to do with like the murder investigation, but he like single-handedly was like, it was that guy.
I just thought it was interesting that Brophy's incentive wasn't purely revenge. Like, he killed a kid. He's mad at him for killing a kid. I mean, he's also mad at him for like being accused and being turned into a fucking wolf, which, I mean, one could argue is the most awesome thing that could ever happen to a person. But if you were so inclined, you could be mad. But like, it's not pure revenge.
Right.
It's also the right thing to do, to be fucking mad at this Demon Nass guy.
Well, and that's also why Brophy wanted to be confessed in the first place, because not like, this isn't just going to jail for robbing somebody, which he would have done. This is fucking the murder, the brutal murder of a little boy, and whatever else happened. They keep saying it like that, because it obviously wasn't pleasant.
Wasn't just murder.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple other charges there, too.
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling at that point he wanted to do it just to see the look on Nass's face.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, this guy obviously did it. Case closed. Fuck you. You're going to die. And he's like, I want a confessor.
Yeah.
And now people are going to know that Demon got the wrong guy.
And also, you're going to clear my name. I might be a bad motherfucker.
Right.
But I'm not that.
Whoever did do that's still out there.
Yeah.
So all you people, it's all your job to go figure out who the fuck that is.
Yeah. And Kaylin, like we talked about this at an earlier chapter, As soon as she was called out there, she knew Brophy was innocent. And so she tried to lobby for him for the judges. She didn't know him at this point, right?
Right.
This is something we talked about before. She was like immediately like, no, he's innocent. We're just gonna let him go, right?
I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
Just me being here
Yeah.
should prove he should go.
I'll vouch for him. All right. We're cool, right?
We'll give him a pass. We'll give him a warning.
Yeah.
That's what you got highway guys do, right?
Well, it doesn't work.
No.
And so afterwards, she gives him the choice of what kind of animal he wants to be. And Richard immediately understands.
Yeah, there's a couple reasons why he does this. And once he explains it, it's just so poetic. It's perfect. He's a fucking wolf. He's a dog.
Yeah.
What do you know about dogs if you don't know anything about dogs?
They're loyal.
They're fucking man's best friend, and they're loyal.
Mm-hmm.
To the death, every time. I love dogs. And they're pack animals. They're pack animals, and they take care of each other, especially the little ones. It's all about protecting the people who are going to further the line.
Yeah, the alpha always takes care of, like, the weak ones.
Right. If you guys could be any animal, suppose this happened to you. Maybe not this exactly. Let's say you stood accused of eating the French fry that you didn't, in fact, eat, and you got confessed. I know that's an awful reason to go down for a confessor. But
French fries are good.
Yeah, French fries are good. But what would you guys choose? Jade, what do you think you would choose?
I don't know. What do you think I would choose?
No. You're not getting out of this. What do you think you might choose?
Well, I've always liked, I don't know, it's between a few animals. I've recently discovered a love for dillos.
Delos.
But they're tiny, okay? So I feel like that's not a very practical animal to want to be. I've always had, I've liked big cats. Always. Because they're like dogs. But cats. And giant. Or dogs. I like dogs a whole hell of a lot. So, those, and for some reason, pandas make me happy.
Red or black and white?
I always like the chubbier ones, baby.
Okay. Yeah, giant panda it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be a dog.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew. That's why the Hound was also my guy in Game of Thrones. But whatever. That is another book for another time.
Another podcast.
But Brophy, he's got a good life. He's got a mate and pups, and he's got a whole dog thing going on. So that answers the question. Yes, he did become attracted to dogs and start a family with wolves.
Yep.
They're wolves, not dogs.
He's
bad.
Totally turned on by his little wolf chick there.
And he left his family when he sensed Richard and Kaylin passing. He could, smell her.
Yeah.
Which, weird. But, I mean, he's a wolf, so okay.
Yeah, probably not that way. Probably just, regular smelling her.
Yeah. But he's like, I knew you were here, so I had to come out and protect you.
Yeah. Also, she probably hasn't showered for a good time while they're traveling.
Yeah. So she's like, fuck off. I don't smell. Go.
And also, fuck off. I don't need your help. You should probably go back to your family.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's dangerous. She's pleading with him to not get hurt.
Yeah. I don't need you. You are released. You don't need to be helping me. Brophy, he's like, I can't be at peace. I can't hang out with my family and just be like, whatever, while my mistress is in danger. That's just not a thing that's going to fucking happen.
Yeah. Well, I love Richard's response here because he's like, so your whole thing is you want to protect her. Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. I'm Kaylin's bitch. And he's like, okay, you just keep doing you, Brophy, because I like what you're all about. Yeah. So ignore her.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
keep Kaylin safe. Like you. Me and you are friends now.
We would be honored to have you with us. Don't listen to her.
Right.
She's crazy. She was trying to kill herself. Just
a couple days ago.
Yeah. So let's just... She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Kaylin at that point basically throws her hands up and she's like, he's a fucking seeker. Basically, whatever he says goes. So we have a dog now. Brophy realizes that the mother confessor actually answers to Richard and he's like, oh, fucking respect, bro. Also, thanks for the meat. Which, by the way, I have a bit of a bone to pick about